In this video, we look at the tools and utilities for deploying SAS Viya products, several possible topologies, and some deployment options with Hadoop. Deployment in SAS Viya uses industry-standard deployment software such as Ansible and Yum. SAS provides software as RPM packages and uses the Linux utility Yum to install the RPM packages in your environment. You can use a single customized script to deploy the software to a single machine, or you can use Ansible software to deploy it to one or more machines. Ansible automates a series of Yum commands to install the RPM packages on machines that you designate. It uses a configuration management script called a playbook that maps a machine or groups of machines to well-defined roles, which associate groups of services to specific machines. To support using Ansible, SAS provides a playbook that is attached to the software order email. The machine where Ansible is installed is called the Ansible controller machine. Ansible might be on the same machine as SAS Viya or on a separate machine. This can simplify a multi-machine deployment because Ansible only needs to be installed on a single machine, the Ansible controller machine. It can use SSH to deliver instructions and retrieve results from the other machines in the installation, called managed nodes. There are several possible topologies that you can use to deploy SAS Viya. Let's look at some examples. In this first scenario, you're deploying all SAS software to a single machine. There are two options for such a deployment. You can separate the Ansible controller from the target node, or you can run Ansible on the same machine as the target. Then the target machine is the same machine where Ansible is installed and running. Alternatively, you can choose to use Yum instead of Ansible. Here's another topology. In this scenario, a separate Ansible controller machine deploys the same SAS Viya software to multiple target machines. This is a good option for development, testing, staging, and production environments, or for setting up the same deployment for different groups of users. SAS Cloud Analytics Services, or CAS, includes the in-memory runtime environment for SAS Viya products. You can potentially improve the performance of analytical processing by deploying CAS to its own machine or machines. In a simple scenario, a single machine handles all CAS operations, which includes in-memory runtime environment and supporting services. This is symmetric multiprocessing, or SMP architecture. CAS can also be configured in distributed mode. This massively parallel processing, or MPP architecture, is a core design feature of SAS Viya. This scenario provides optimal processing capabilities. The CAS controller distributes work to each of the CAS worker nodes, and the worker nodes send the results of the computations back to the CAS controller. In this configuration, the node labeled CAS Services provides support for SAS application processing, such as web services for user interfaces. In both SMP and MPP architecture, the CAS server is multi-threaded for high performance. CAS servers are optimized to work jointly with Hadoop. You can connect to a Hadoop cluster in two ways: a co-located deployment and a remote deployment. Co-located deployments install the CAS in-memory runtime environment onto an existing Hadoop cluster. The CAS controller software is installed on the Hadoop name node, and the CAS worker software is installed on the Hadoop data nodes. Notice that other CAS services are deployed to a separate machine. Remote deployments use SAS data connectors to provide connectivity to a remote Hadoop cluster. Distributed CAS and SAS data connectors are deployed to multiple machines using Ansible. Again, CAS services are deployed to a separate machine. SAS Viya embedded processes run on the Hadoop name node and Hadoop data nodes to provide a computational engine near the data. This reduces unnecessary data movement and speeds up processing and efficiency. Jar files provide connection and configuration information, and vary based on the Hadoop distribution that's used. In this video, we looked at some of the options for deploying SAS Viya. By the way, if you currently have SAS 9 or any current supported version of SAS, rest assured that all those SAS assets, skill sets, and investments that you've made will be bridged and usable to the SAS Viya environment and associated product offerings. SAS Connect technology enables you to move between SAS 9 and SAS Viya. Using SAS Connect, you can remotely execute existing code and analytical models, as well as transfer data between the two environments. To stay informed about SAS Viya development, please refer to the SAS Viya community website. Thanks for watching.